And I know it looks like craziness behind me, because it is, but it's because trying to get everything organized, so. Well, hello monsters. Hello. I wasn't gonna record. In fact, I'm kind of whispering because I wasn't gonna record. And nobody around me knows I'm recording, so I'm like, I'm talking to myself, which I do anyways. But anyways, I have been filming intravenously. Actually, a lot of the stuff I haven't filmed anything with cleaning yet, so that doesn't count. But I was gonna say a lot of stuff I had filmed before I deleted. Technically, it was just me showing you my mess, and it's not even a mess. It's just I live in a very small space. We quickly accumulate. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to a dermatologist about this too. Bye-bye, freckle stash. Anyways, so we quickly accumulate stuff in this little tiny place, and at the moment we want to get a lot of it out, put it into the storage unit, things that like don't use that often, never touch. And first place to start we thought would be the books. I have a lot of books, and we had already put some into a box, which was temporary because we had an air conditioner. I'll show you that in a second, that we installed, and we needed to make room for books. Now, too many books, time to go in the storage unit. But I wanted to show you some of the books. That light flickers. And he was always like, let me get the recipe from you. And I'd be like, no, not right now. And I'd only say that because I didn't know it offhand. Like, I was like, wait, I'll give it to you eventually. Just let me like write it down. And I never wrote it down. But now you all have it. Anyways, Archie, bunch of Archie books. This one was really cool because it's about the area that I live in. Seashore life of the San Francisco Bay region and the coast of Northern California. I still haven't read it. It was written University of California Press, which I do believe is in Berkeley, right? I think that's Berkeley. Berkeley and Los Angeles, it says. University of California Press, right there. Berkeley and Los Angeles. I should read it one of these days. Anyways, what? A hangover book. Oh, whatever. I'm sure that's bad. A gift from my cousin. Still have not read it. Probably will not read it. If anyone wants it, I'll send it to you. Yeah, if anyone wants it, I'll send it to you as it's my prize for this week's prize. Then I have this book, Rocco DeSpiro, Cook Your Butt Off. Ew, gluten-free recipes. This book actually came in like handy when I was first learning like how to be gluten-free, because I didn't understand the rules and it was kind of tricky. But this book kind of like helps you with that. Doesn't it look like? I mean, it's like they forgot to put down the other colors. Like, where's the cyan and where's the yellow? We just have magenta. Magenta. Oh, there's another one. Everyday Art of Gluten-Free. And not only that, but this book is really pretty. Like, they actually took time. Really pretty shots. I love to read cookbooks. Wait, I'm not even filming the right way. Here I am going, is anyone going to watch this about me and my books? He's watching a video with some guy running just an engine, and I don't even understand. It's not even like it's a big block. Miniature versions of big blocks. Blink, 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 blink. I don't know. I'm not a guy. But I watch makeup videos all day long, and he makes fun of me, so whatever. Dough, though. That dough, though. Okay, and then I have not read this yet. There Was a Man from Nantucket. I thought it would be a good one to read, like, live air when I did my lives, but they're so bad. YouTube will never allow this. Anyways, it was a thought. It's a good it's one of those books that you should keep by the toilet. Although I don't understand why people do that, because if a lot of people don't flush with the toilet seat down, so when they poop, the poop particles go up in the air. Yeah, it's true. It's true science. The poop particles go up in the air and cling to the nearest things by them, which is cloths, toilet paper, books. That's why I never touch a book in a potty. I put the toilet seat down. Do you? Do you? See, look, this is what he's watching. Miniature versions of big blocks. Oh, this is a jet engine. Alright, yeah, whatever. Right, I have no idea. It's some kind of cool engine, I guess. What's the point, though? Like, it doesn't... What's the point? It's a hobby. Then we got one of the greatest writers, Hunter S. Thompson, The Great Shark Hunt, Gonzo Papers Volume 1. I highly recommend anything with Hunter S. Thompson. He's good. More naughty things, because you know me, I'm cheeky, but I haven't used these in a minute. It's been a while. I've obviously used them. That was when I was younger, and I thought it was cute, and whatever. Oh my god, so cute. I woke up in a giving mood. Be sure to hurry home tonight. Oh. What's this one say? Oh, there was a couple of them that were the same, I think. I'm planning to tackle the cop. I don't have a clue. But you know, you get the idea. I could also put that and make him away. And we also have Cosmo's Truth or Dare. See, this is definitely when I was like in my early 20s, because I read Cosmo then. I don't go near that shit no more. Let's delve into the classics, shall we? Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. I can't even say it. It was one of my favorite books in high school. What was this book? Midsummer's Night's Dream. Newly revised. This looks just like the copy I had in high school, and I read this book 1,000 times. And then the movie, we watched it in school, and it was exactly like the book. This is a good one. Everything now is digital. So some people call him pretentious, some people call him wordy, some people say he doesn't really get to the point. But I personally like a good Stephen King book. This one right here was one of the more darker Stephen King books I've ever read. I mean, I had nightmares while I was reading this. Nightmares. It's really, really dark. But if you like a good gripping book, yeah, I don't know. Read it, maybe don't read it. Farmer's Almanac, last year. Freaky Facts. I have never read this book. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is really cute. Me and my best friend, we made this book when we were in 6th grade. It's our secret shroom book. See, everything for me was like groovy and, righteous and I don't know. But I know that this is definitely my handwriting. I remember getting this book at a Claire's because that was the thing to do. I really hope she doesn't get mad at me. But I'm gonna read a couple pages. Dear Kristen, sorry I didn't ask. But anyway, what did you do in science? Did we have homework? We had tests in math, right? Well, this is my friend Mindy. I'll bleep out her name, that I've told you about, that we went to the same college. We didn't even know it. Yeah, her mom was my 6th grade teacher. I kind of I don't know. It doesn't matter. She seems super cool. She's got kids. Well, and it's complicated. You know, friendship. Well, I can make that up. We get to go to the computer room today. That was awesome. And we even dated it. We dated everything. Allergies, man. Yep. 1997. Blur out this. And then PSR again. Do you want to start writing letters to each other? Kind of like pen pals, circle one, yes, no, not really. Well, if you do, write back. And I think, and see how it says page 2 makes me think there was, and you can see makes me think there was a page 1. Because I'm like, if I got this book and then I wrote back, that's so funny. So I wrote something wrong. So 11/20/1997. Dear, stupid allergies. Oh shoot. Dear bloop, what did you do in town? I don't know what to write, so I guess I have to go. And then I would make shroom. PPS, we would write PPS. That's okay if you're... What did I say? Okay, and look at this. That's okay if you forgot to ask you-N-O who. Now, so how did Matt's checkup go? Okay. I don't know who you-know-who is. I honestly cannot remember. But it's funny because you-know-who, it's like Lord Voldemort. This was before Harry Potter, too. Oh, she made a mushroom back. Oh, and I made crafty fingers, smiley face. I'm sorry. This is so cute. Oh, and then we made up names, like code names, so people would know who we were talking to. I came up with the code name. Oh, it's right here. I came up with the code name WD-40, and she came up with the code name LT-60. Yeah. my god. From 1997. I just dunked it in... From 1997, I just dunked it in water. My High Times cookbook. But I can show this, which is another YouTuber. We all know her. We all love her. Little Miss Hannah. Also, congratulations on your marriage, or I mean your engagement, I should say. When she said, now listen, if I could tell you how much I watch, I've watched every single one of Hannah's videos, every single one, from like start to finish, sometimes 8 times over. I absolutely love her video. It's a bit obsessive, right? But I feel like I do that with every YouTuber that I find and love. I just obsess over their work, her including. And I forgot what I was going with this. What's this? See, I always find little notes like this. Oh yeah, I had found this earlier. And is basically about when I was running. About running with music versus running with no music. And this paper, I printed this paper. Yes, I did. I printed that dragon. I printed that leaf one. I designed this whole piece of paper. My mom still has notepads at her house of all the pads I had made when I was in printing. To this day, still has stacks of notepad with little different. Because when I got to the end of my, I don't know, doing the printing thing, I shouldn't say when I got to, well yeah, I was at the end of it, but everyone else still had a year to go, and I was bored in class, so I just made notepads and then gave them to my friends. And it's been how many years since I graduated, and my mom still has notepads. I have notepads, I just don't know where they're at. I think I hid them so I won't use them because I want to keep them for nostalgia. Oh geez. Anyways, so these are just a few of some of my books. The rest are over there and hidden down there, and maybe one day I will tackle them, but not today. So naughty. Hope you enjoyed my book tour and my cleaning, and I've got to get this place into shape. And I know it looks like craziness behind me because it is, but it's because trying to get everything organized. So allergies. Anyways, I hope you have a good day. Peace, love, happiness, everybody. I love you, monsters, and goodbye. Goodbye.